been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. He just drills this one. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Finds his receiver, and that's a first down. And down he goes at the 24.
That's a big gain there for the offense. And all that's doing is giving this quarterback more and more confidence.
From their own 44-yard line. First down. And in and out of his hands.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. Found the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
So the sack makes this third and very long. Throws it into coverage and it's intercepted. They'll bring it down at the 47-yard line. And he probably should never have thrown that ball.
When your receivers are covered like that, sometimes as a quarterback, it's better to just take the sack than take your chances with a throw.
This sophomore corner's got a ton of potential at that position. These coaches are really excited about what he'll do for the program over the next few years. It's first and 10. Ball on the 47. He's in trouble. They bring him down.
The offensive line has to at least slow the guy down a little bit. He was in there in no time.
He's tackled at the 45. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 47. Nearly intercepted.
Smart, heady play by that defender. That was solid, fundamental pass defense.
James is back deep to return. He hits a low one there. And he's taken down at the 19. So here comes the offense. And you've got to wonder if that last interception's weighing on the quarterback's mind at all.
You can't dwell on the interception. There's still a whole lot of football to be played there.
It was a throw that's almost picked.
It can be tough making a play on the ball sometimes, but that's probably a pick he should have made.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Makes the first down catch. Down around the 31-yard line.
Not a fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
And he's tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Quarterbacks just love this scenario. He had his man one-on-one on a corner route versus man coverage, and you just saw it. It results in an easy first down.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Fires out to his wideout. And they make the stop around the 42-yard line. And that one's incomplete. inside the 48. They come out in a 5-wide set. He's scrambling.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
And so far, it's been totally even. In close games like this, every possession is likely to matter. Runs outside for a nice gain. James gets 6 yards on the carry. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Taken down at the 37. So the completion goes for about 5 yards and a first down.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass that was good enough for a first down.
He steps out at about the 33-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Not only did they give up a sack here, but their quarterback just got hit hard. If I'm an offensive coordinator, or especially an offensive line coach, I'm getting a hold of my offensive line, making sure these guys are on the same page. They've got to take more pride in taking care of their quarterback than that play right there. Safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
They line up at the 14. First down. With room to run. And he hits it hard at the 28. So at the end of one quarter, still no score.
Too much time to react to that pass.
We're all tied up, and more action coming, hopefully, here in quarter number 2. Goes in a hurry. He's taken down at the 44-yard line.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they looked sharp before this one even started.
From their own 44-yard line, it's first down. Play action and rolling right. That will be around the 40-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30. Quick run Tackle at the 18.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on 20-yard line. The 5, and it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here. That's a great touchdown, Brad, but what happened to the coverage there by the defense? The defensive coordinator's got to be beside himself. You know, you work all week long on studying the offense and their tendencies. Then to have a mental error and leave the star receiver open like that for a touchdown, well, they've got to regroup.
They line up to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. At the 30. Has some feeling. To the 20. The 10. And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown. That was some play by the special teams. Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Across the 30. The 50. Down the sideline. Touchdown, SMU.
Wow, what a return for a touchdown. That kind of burst and escapability is so rare and so much fun to watch.
And he hits the PAT. Is back ready to receive, and boy, has he been the game breaker on special teams today. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Across midfield, down the sideline. To the 10. Oh my, diving in for the touchdown. Wait a second. They put the points on the board, but they might have to take them down. So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. He gets out to about the 21-yard line. From their own 21-yard line. First down. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off. And down he goes to the 22-yard line.
Telegraphed that throw. He eyed his receiver the whole way. That was an easy read by the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. SMU is up by a touchdown. Clock, open field, inside the 10. Big play, and it's first and goal. First and goal from the 1. Expect to see something straight up the middle. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. And the end zone touchdown.
A good football team has to consistently be able to capitalize when they're in the red zone.
And he adds the extra point. Quick two-play, 22-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. At the 30. Down the sideline. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown.
Wow, what a return. The guys down on the field who have to tackle him might not agree with this, but from up here, is this guy fun to watch or what?
And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10.
Tackle at the 19-yard line.
SMU's dreams are a reality in this football game. They've scored 21 points in a row. The offense will take the field, and they've been moving the ball very well on their last couple of drives.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long. They spread the field in the gun for 5 wide receivers. Out of bounds at the 21. SMU is up a score. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. First and 10, ball on their own 37. They bring him down around the 46-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for being able to clean up the mess and create the turnovers.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Going deep, lays it out there. He almost had it, but it's incomplete. 25-yard line. Catch for the first down. He gets hit out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
From the 45-yard line. First down. Throws it deep. Got it. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
Will be tied with the extra point. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. Looking for the corner. Tackle made the 20-yard line. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
Yeah, that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. He lets it fly. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety. He came up with a fantastic interception there.
Well, you know the quarterback is kicking himself for that one. He just made the wrong read.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. And they make the stop at the 42. The Hurricanes will use their first time out of the half. Looking for the corner. He's out of bounds around the 31-yard line. We've played a half. 21-21 ball game.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Dave Pollock and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. These two teams have matched each other blow for blow, just as we anticipated, very evenly matched. Hardly any separation to speak of in terms of momentum or yardage gain or anything of that nature. So when you look at it, what can make the difference coming up in the second half?
We see so many matchups, Reese, that's big box car, little box car. You know, this is big box car, and they just keep ramming into each other. Nobody's giving an inch, and it's great on both sides of the football, and you like what you see, but at some point, I think who's going to give out? You know, who can make a big play, make that big play down the field, make the big touchdown, and get the other team off balance a little bit. Maybe it is special teams. Maybe somebody steps up and blocks a punt or returns a kick and gives their team an advantage, because right now it's just two heavyweights trading punches, and both of them still look like they're in pretty good shape.
Just about set to start the second half. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see which team has that decided schematical advantage.
If they can find it, they'll blow holes 3 or 4 axe handles wide. Brad and Kirk will be there and call.
Welcome back to the action. Second half just about set to begin. We got a tight game here. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20. Across the 30. Down the sideline. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Boy, did you see how he allowed that play to develop in front of him? That's a great job at using your vision. And when you combine that with the speed that he has, you've got somebody who can make these kinds of breathtaking plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. Miami gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. At the quarter. At the 30. The 50. He's into the open field. The 10. He returns it all the way to score. Boy, is this kid electric. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. He makes the PAT. Hester is back deep, and he has come very close to breaking a couple of these all the way. Let's see what he can do. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. Down the sideline. He's finally tackled at the 49-yard line. Kirk, you and I like seeing points. We're seeing points in this third quarter. This has been fun.
And I think it's going to continue, Brad. I think the adjustments that were made at halftime will allow these quarterbacks to go out and really be able to take command of how they want to attack these defense. It's going to come down to that final drive.
A lot of times you'll see teams start to clinch up a little bit when games stay close well into the second half. You need to stay loose, keep doing what you've been doing all week in practice, and execute when it's time. Slings it right. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line. Gets out to around the 32. From the 32-yard line, it's first down. Throws it in a hurry. Tackle made around the 10-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 10-yard line, first down. Scrambling around. Decides to take himself, and he's got it. Touchdown.
What made this so impressive was first, his ability to see where the space was to run, and then the athletic ability to get it into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. A 5-play, 49-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Let's see if they decide to kick it to him again. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. And he has it on the corner. Across the 30. Across midfield. He's into the open field. To the 10. And he scored. Touchdown.
What a phenomenal effort. He did a great job of setting up his blocks and then used some great field sense to get into the open. And once that happened, there was no stopping it.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. Big opening at the 30. Touchdown, Miami. What a big-time return for that young man. And he converts the extra point. Miami is ready to kick it away. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. At the 30. The 50. Down the sideline. To the 20. Touchdown. Huge play.
When a guy like this gets into the open field, it's pretty much game over if you're trying to catch him. He kind of had that feeling he was going to do something big today, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. SMU is lining up to kick this one off. That one way up in the air. Takes it to 12, and he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. Miami's looking on offense right now, Kirk. A whole different story from the first half.
I think they've made a few tweaks to their game plan. I think it's helped them out. The quarterback seems to be making better decisions. Right now, they can't be stopped.
I think it says something about the quality of the preparation of both teams that we're into the third quarter and nobody's been able to put it away. Both sides seem to know what to expect. Get to that quickly. From their own 42-yard line. First down. Just throws this one away.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. And down he goes at about the 47-yard line. down, 5 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. He's taken down at the 46. Fires it out. Knocked out of bounds at the 30. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Gains his way to the 19-yard line. And now the ball is free. Defense says they've got it, and they do. That's a pretty big mistake, and this offense will lose possession of the football.
Sloppy job by the ball carrier. First and foremost, you should always be concerned about the ball.
Time's getting a little bit tighter now. You got to make every possession count. Nice run up the middle. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 3 here with 1 quarter to go. We're all tied up. Right around the 44-yard line. All tied up, and we head to the all-important fourth quarter. And he's hit immediately. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
From their own 47-yard line, it's second down. Now he's flushed and they got it.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. Throws it deep. Very punch tackle there because this kid has some space. First and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Man, oh, what a hit. He scrambled. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they said before the game that they wanted to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback. They sure stuck to that plan.
From the 14-yard line. Second down. He's under pressure. Very good tackle in space. And this is the 10th play of the drive. They come out in a 5-wide set. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. The Hurricanes call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. The kick is up, and he's got it. And that gives them the lead.
I don't know what I call kickers head cases, but this kid isn't one. It's like he doesn't even feel the pressure.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. That kickoff way up in the air. That will be the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes have got to be just a little bit careful that they lean too much on a star player here in this stage of the game.
Yeah, but having a quarterback that understands what this defense wants to try to do to slow this offense down is very, very important. Now he just got to stay calm, make good decisions, and move his offense down the field.
Just over a minute left. Tries to fit it in there. It'll be intercepted. Inside the 30. They'll bring him down to the 23-yard line. First and 10. On the 23-yard line. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Miami will take their final timeout. Dickerson only gets about a yard there on the draw.
It's a good run blitz by the outside linebacker there. They shut down all the holes and kept this halfback from gaining many yards.
Was outside for a nice game. So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. The offense lining up in a victory formation, and he takes a knee. And the quarterback is going to take a knee to drain this clock and any hopes the opposition may have had. Dorsey's going to be the first guy to say that this game was his fault. He's just got to get back and practice this week and hope for better things next week.
Yeah, he puts so much pressure on himself, and after this kind of performance, you know he's going to be the first guy back in the meeting room, the first guy back in the weight room and out on the practice field to try to put this loss behind him and try to get better.
Thanks for joining us for another game of NCAA Football 14. For Kurt and everyone here at EA Sports, Brad Nussman saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.